Hello, Hug Life. How are you today? I'm doing pretty well. We're going to be getting a lot done in the mindset of what the plot's gonna do. I'm really looking forward to seeing how you guys see this. And hopefully I don't mess it up, so hopefully there will be minimal backtracking this time.
Grammarly can help you write quickly and confidently, so you never have to slow down at work. Stay on top of email.
Forgot there were ads with this. That's right, we're gonna meet the Rolling Man this time. Last stream we did our first mission for the map maker, and now we're going to take our second mission and get the second map to the Rolling Man, or Brian Westhouse. Who do you think he is? I mean, he's already been kind of set as the guy who's supposed to get us home, but what do you think he's going to be like? Any thoughts, expectations? No, that's not why he's. That's not why he's called Westhouse. That was just his. Um, that was his name originally. A wheelchair guy from Stark? No, not exactly. Remember, he was called the Rolling Man because he has a bike. And apparently, a bike is damned technology from something else. Yeah, April said it was a bike. She asked if it was a bike, at least. Yeah, as far as I remember, we are still in Arcadia. Because we haven't found our way back yet. Also, the map maker, being a map maker, he's not that good at, directions. Because he gave us this whole big thing on directions to Brian Westhouse place. But yeah, he's not the best, is he? That's true, everyone does think his name is weird. That's why they decided to call him the Rolling Man. Didn't the map maker call him something different? Something like Brian West of House? Yeah, he flubbed it. Ooh, cherry blossom candle. That sounds really nice. I've actually got a black cherry candle going in honor of my grandma. So every time I light it, I think of her. Well, I mean, the candles change out about every 2 days. I have figured out that Yankee Candle votives, like the tiny candles, not the tea lights, the ones that are the next level up, they last exactly about 8 to 10 hours of burning because I go through one of them in a shift. I'll have them burning my entire shift, and then the next day I have to switch them out. I am losing money because of how many candles I'm burning. But you know what? I don't care! Makes my room smell nice. I think we'll get this started after this song. It's a boppin' song. The song is called Stardust, and it's from the YouTube audio playlist, or audio library. Alright. Let's get this going. Okay. Right here. Alright, here we are in the marketplace of Arcadia. For those just joining us, we have just gone on our first mission for the map maker, who's this somewhat lovely man right here, who is very bad at directions. And we completed our first task, which was giving the map to the captain of the White Dragon. And he had something going on where he couldn't sign his name to a paper because of his religion. Organized religion, people. Some of it's crazy. But anyway, so we got that. We completed that. Our next task is to go and give a map to the Rolling Man, who is the guy who we are looking for. Did we get the map? We did get the map. So let's go and find the Rolling Man. That would be out through the city so that we can get to that big map. So we don't have to deal with all of those directions that the map maker gave us. We just click on this. And there he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
That's probably Mr. Westhouse.
Probably. We don't know for sure. Kind of a precarious situation he's got here.
Hello, Mr. Westhouse?
Damn, Nation, what is it now? Oh. Guess you're not, You're not calling on behalf of that son of a bitch Sanya, are you?
Sorry, I don't know who...
No, that's very unlikely. From what I hear, he doesn't much enjoy the company of women. Well, who in damnation are you?
April Ryan, sir.
Ryan? Doesn't sound very Northlandian. Are you by any chance from the coast of... Hold on. Ryan? April Ryan? I'll be damned. You're from Stark.
Apparently. Until today, I thought I was just from Earth. I had no idea there were two of them.
Takes you by surprise, doesn't it? Well, goddamn. Sit down, Miss Ryan. Let me get you a drink.
I guess we're gonna have a drink. Or he's gonna have a drink.
The liquor over here stinks to high heaven. Magic pollutes the purity of the spirit, but I keep a bottle of Glenfiddich for special occasions.
Thanks for the offer, sir, but I didn't come here to have a drink.
Really? I see. This isn't a
Aren't you also
social call.
19?
No, sorry.
Oh, no matter. It's still a pleasant surprise to meet someone from home. Now, what may I do for you?
I have a delivery for you.
A delivery? When did the U.S. Postal Service start delivering mail to Arcadia?
It's from the map merchant at the market. It's just a map.
Oh, good. I've been waiting, Faye. Hold your horses. What are you doing working for the Guild? Are you planning on staying in Marcuria? I'd strongly advise against it, Miss Ryan. Arcadia may look like a pastoral fairy tale realm, but it's not. You bleed as easily here as you do in Stark, and magic can do more damage than a gun.
I'm not planning on staying, but I had to find you. The map merchant was the only one who knew where you lived, and he wouldn't tell me. So I got him to hire me, and you were the second delivery on my list.
Gods. Carrick and his misguided loyalty. I'll have a word with the man. Thanks for the map, though. I collect them. There's not much else to do in this godforsaken city.
Cortez told me to look you up.
He did he? I see. Who's Cortez?
You don't know him?
I think not. I'd certainly remember. Did you say Cortez? You wouldn't be talking about old Manny Chavez, would you? Well, he ought to be dead by now, but then, by all rights, so should I.
I don't know his first name, but he calls himself Cortez.
Tall fellow, mysterious and elusive, rarely answers a question with a simple yes or no. Smokes like a chimney?
Aside from that bit about smoking like a chimney, it sounds exactly like Cortez.
Manny. I'll be damned. That old crook is still around. Well, how the devil is he?
He's good. Where do you know him from?
Oh, my old life back in Stark. We had some exciting adventures, him and I. Actually, he's part of the reason I ended up here. I last saw him in the winter of 1934.
But that's almost 300 years ago.
Yeah. Funny, isn't it? And I'm sure he doesn't look a day older than he did back then. The handsome devil.
Well, if I'm going to accept magic in parallel worlds, I might as well accept people living 300 years.
Oh, no, you misunderstand. I'm only 46. I arrived here about 15 years ago, but I left Stark in 1934. Between the worlds, where you dream time has little meaning, I was trapped, you see, for quite a while.
For 300 years?
Time went by pretty fast. It didn't seem so bad at the time, but now that you mention it, 300 years, quite disconcerting, really. Quite disconcerting.
That's quite the time jump.
How did you end up here in Marcuria?
That's quite a story. I won't bore you with the details, but suffice it to say, I was always somewhat of an adventurer. The promise of virgin territory untouched by civilization held great sway with me in my youth, as did the idea of a highly spiritual state of mind. The occult, magic, karma. I was born in 1902 in Boston. By the time I was 17, I'd put that life behind me. I spent the next 3 years at sea, and then I wandered around Europe for a time. In the early 30s, the 1930s, of course, I found myself in India working as a journalist. That's where I met Manny, and that's where I first heard of Arcadia. I was amazed and quite skeptical at first, but the thought of a whole new world to see and magic... I was a fool, of course, but who knew where my curiosity would bring me?
Now, here's the interesting thing. Brian Westhouse, he's not a shifter. April Ryan's a shifter. So, Brian, he's not really supposed to be here. He accidentally got here. So that's why he got stuck in between worlds and had that time jump. So, yeah, he's kinda stuck.
So what happened in India?
I've tried to forget about it, to be honest. If I could go back and convince myself not to... but I still wouldn't have listened, of course. The unknown attracts. I ended up in Tibet in the winter of '34, wading through snow up to my chest, thinking for sure that this was it, and I was going to die. Manny pulled me out of that one, thank God. I spent 3 months in a monastery before pushing on into the void. There's only one way for a non-shifter to pass through the divide, and it's not an easy road to take. Now, if you don't mind, I'd prefer not to talk about the past anymore. There's more than enough to worry about in the present.
Cortez said to look you up when I wanted to go back home, to Stark.
Now, why would he say that? I'm not a shifter, and I don't know any magic. I'm sorry, Miss Ryan, but you'd be better off asking the Sentinel priests for assistance.
Already did. They said I was on my own, that they couldn't help me.
Bloody typical. Those reactionary fools wouldn't extend a hand to help a drowning man if it violated the principles of their bloody balance. But I can't think why Manny would tell you to visit me in order to shift home. It just doesn't make sense.
I should get going.
Very well. You're welcome back at any time, Miss Ryan. Anytime.
Thank you, sir. I'll remember that.
And let's see, is there anything else that I need to do? Oh, wait, delivery list. I need to get him to sign it, don't I?
Sign this, please. It's just to confirm that I made the delivery.
Certainly.
Okay, let's see. Is there anything else I can touch?
It's a brown, slightly cloudy liquor.
Can I have
can't
some?
hold my liquor. I'll be spending the rest of the day doubled over, staring into the ocean, and, I'll just not have any.
Weak.
Great view. Back home, a place like this would easily set you back tens of millions. Here, it's probably free. It's Brian Westhouse, expat and minor recluse. Hello, Mr. Westhouse?
See if he's got
Back again so soon, Miss Ryan?
nothing? Okay.
I should get going.
All right.
Guess there's nothing else I can look at. Back to the city we go.
Hold on one second, Miss Ryan. I just
Oh?
remembered something. It's such a long time ago, I'd almost forgotten, but Manny did give me something that might be of interest.
What is it?
It's a pocket watch. Manny gave it to me the last time I saw him. I never quite understood why, but maybe you can tell me.
Did he say anything about it?
He said that when his heart started beating again, he would know. It would be like a message in Morse code, a beacon. Damn watch never worked, and the winding mechanism is broken, so it's probably not worth much. You're welcome to it if it's any help.
Thanks.
Alright, so we've got a watch. Mysterious broken watch.
Cortez said something about Mr. Westhouse being the key to shifting back. Maybe there's something magical about the watch he gave me.
Gotta double check that actually went through. Yep. Okay, well, let's take a look at
It's
this.
an antique pocket watch. It's not ticking. The knob used for winding the watch seems to have broken off, and there's only a tiny hole left.
Tiny hole. Well, I do have a push pin. Maybe that'll work.
If I insert this pin carefully into the hole, like so, and then slowly wind it... It worked! It's ticking!
Well, what do you know?
I did it! It's a shift! I can go home!
By God, it's a shift. I haven't seen one for ages.
Why don't you come back with me, Mr. Westhouse? You could say hello to your old friend, Manny.
If I tried to step through that, Miss Ryan, I would suffer a most unpleasant experience. And I would be lost in the between forever. Besides, I built this house with my own two hands. I wouldn't want to leave it to these barbarians. And what does your Stark have to offer me? This world is more recognizable to me now. Now you go ahead, Miss Ryan. Go back. And don't let your curiosity of the unknown tempt you into making another shift.
Thanks for your help.
Say hello to Manny for me. Tell him I'm doing all right. And then I said, thanks.
Cortez. Oh, God, it's real. It's all true. I saw it. I saw the other world. Arcadia. Either I'm going crazy or you were right about everything.
Let's hope for the latter, mi amiga? So I gather your trip was a success.
Success? My whole world has been turned topsy-turvy, so I don't think success is the right word. Nothing about it makes sense. Fact is, I don't believe in magic.
The sun does not need you to believe in it to rise in the morning, señorita. You have seen the truth with your own two eyes. I can do nothing more to convince you. It is up to you now.
Well, do I have a choice? I have to believe at least some of it. My life wouldn't make much sense otherwise.
You are a true skeptic, April. Está bien. We need your kind to balance the hopeless romantics like myself.
What happens now?
The Minstrom told you about the balance, about Stark and Arcadia.
A man named Tobias. He was called the Vestrum, I think. Vestrum Tobias.
Ah, so Tobias made Vestrum que bien good. I knew he would go far when I first met him years ago. He was just an instrument then, a student of the balance, but he was smart and resourceful. So you know what is going on with the balance.
Tobias told me that the Guardian was missing, and that the balance was failing. He said this would bring chaos into both worlds.
As we are already seeing, your dreams, your nightmares, they are part of these. You sense chaos more keenly than most, but even they are beginning to notice that things are not as they should be. Like last night.
What about last night?
What you saw, you were not alone this time. There were others, and they saw the same thing. Not nightmares anymore. Real. The first sign of the damage chaos can do. The divide is being breached. It is not yet time for the worlds to be united. A breach could prove catastrophical.
Who are you really, Cortez?
Excuse me?
People knew you over there in Arcadia. Tobias. He didn't know you by your real name, but he did know you. And Mr. Westhouse, he knew you too, as Chavez, but several hundred years ago.
So my secrets are being revealed, are they?
I wouldn't say that, because you're still a mystery to me. More so.
Good. You see, señorita, mystery is important. To know everything, to know the whole truth is dull. There is no magic in that. Magic is not knowing. Magic is wondering about what and how and where.
I'd settle for the truth, just to be able to know you. Because, honestly, I don't mean this in a bad way. You scare me, Cortez. I'm afraid of you.
And you are not the only one, mi amiga. I'm sorry, but whatever it is about me that mystifies you, it will have to stay a secret. There are things even you should not know.
Gee, thanks. That really helped.
Perdóname. Perhaps later, when we are certain of what the future holds, okay? I think I can promise you that, Señorita Ryan. Later. But for now, we must speak of more important matters.
You helped me back, didn't you?
To shift? See? The power is yours, yes? But for now, you need me to focus your powers to call forth your dreams.
Dreams?
Yes. To travel from one world to the next, you must pass through the world of dreams. It is the only way. You are capable of opening a shift on your own, but you might not be able to.
What do you mean?
The power, the magic is within you. And when you sleep, sometimes you open the portal without even being aware of it. But when you're awake, it's more difficult. With practice, you will do it.
I don't think I want to do it.
You must. The worlds depend on it.
So what do I do?
We must work together, April. I can't do it alone, and neither can you.
But what exactly is it that we have to do?
4 things. We must find the Lost Guardian, we must locate the gateway to his realm, and the disc that is the key to his tower, and we must do what we can to curtail and defeat the Vanguard.
Whoa, a lot of options. So hold on for a second. Cortez, are you saying, I've got the power? Man. Alright, so how are we gonna find the Guardian? Who'd know about the gateway? Where is the key? How do we defeat the Vanguard? How are we supposed to fight this chaos? So many good options. Well, when I don't know where to start at the beginning.
How are we going to
How are
find
we
the
gonna
Guardian?
find the Guardian?
The moment he surrendered his throne and left his realm, he stepped back into our world, this world, Stark. This is where he was born, and so this is where he must return to.
But he could be anywhere, right?
This city has power, April. Not magic, but the opposite of magic. And it draws people to it like flies to an open fire. All the pieces of the puzzle come together here. You, me, the Vanguard, the Guardian. I can guarantee you that he's here. But where exactly, I do not know. I think maybe the Vanguard do. I think they may have him.
If they have him, how are we going to get him back? And why do they need him? Why do we need him?
He left his realm, but he's the last Guardian, and only he can open the doorway back to his realm to let his successor through. The Vanguard knows this, but what they don't know, yet, is how to get there.
Alright. What about the gateway?
Who'd know about the gateway to the Guardian's realm?
That I do not know. That knowledge wouldn't be here in Stark. You must go to Arcadia, study the books, talk with the Minstrom and others who might know, but not yet. First, we must finish our mission here.
Where's the key to the Guardian's realm?
In Arcadia. The key contains two parts. One is the disc itself, the other is the 4 jewels, the eyes of the dragons. That gives the disc the properties of the balance and makes it complete.
Where is the disc?
The disc was left in the care of the Sentinel 10,000 years ago. In the beginning, it was kept in the open, displayed for all to see. But not anymore. Not since thieves tried to make away with it. They will know where it is. Ask Tobias, Vestrum Tobias.
Where are the 4 jewels?
Ah, the eyes of the dragons. They are kept by the 4 dragons themselves. 2 in Arcadia and 2 in Stark. The white dragon has 1, as does the old one. These you must find yourself. I'll help you with the others.
How do we defeat the Vanguard?
The Vanguard are strong here and growing stronger. Even in Arcadia, they are gaining a foothold. And with the Tyrant on a leash, the future looks quite bleak.
How do you know so much about what's going on in Arcadia?
Voices whisper in my ear, señorita. Voices that I trust.
You're saying the Vanguard are strong here. How come I haven't heard about them?
They don't go by that name here. Did you ever hear of the Church of Voltec?
Sure, they're... Oh, that's the Vanguard?
See?
Then they're big, very big. But why do they... Why assume a different name here?
In Arcadia, they flaunt their philosophy. They preach the destruction of the balance under the pretense of returning humankind to the glories of the past. Here, they cannot do that, so they have integrated themselves slowly but surely into society under the subterfuge of the New Age religion, and they've built a financial empire to match governments.
They have that much money?
The Vanguard own multinational companies. They own planets, April. They own armies. All they need is the balance, and they will own everything. The twin worlds will be at their mercy.
So, we basically don't stand a chance, do we? Against an enemy like that.
If we hold at bay the forces of chaos, and if we ensure the natural continuation of the Guardian's role within the balance, then they will have lost.
How are we supposed to fight this chaos you keep talking about?
You're the key, April. You have the power to shift, yes? But there's more to you than that. You are a child of the balance. And no, that will have to wait. By just being alive, you counter chaos. Without you, last night might have turned out much worse. That tiny breach might have been permanent.
I didn't do anything.
Then imagine the power you wield when you really do something. Trust me on this, amiga. It's instinctive to you to fight chaos. You see it so clearly, and you will know what to do. You are most needed in Arcadia, where chaos is a part of reality. The tidal wave will hit there first, and unless it's subdued before it hits Stark full force, we'll never stand a chance. So you will have to travel to Arcadia after we are done here.
Okay, so that's it? Kick some Vanguard ass, find the Guardian, locate the entrance to his realm, and a 10,000-year-old disc and 4 Dragon Eye jewels? And oh, April, make sure you do battle with the physical manifestations of chaos along the way, because hey, that's your destiny. It's impossible, Cortez. I can't do these things. I'm 18, I'm an artist. No, not even that, I'm nobody. You can't place all these responsibilities on my shoulders. I can't carry that much.
I will help you, April. Others too, you're not alone.
Well, I feel very alone, and I can't even tell anybody about this. Yeah, hi, how are you? I'm the Chosen One. Can you help me save the world from evil and chaos?
There is no chosen one, April. There are only those who would and those who wouldn't. You have a choice between the two.
You said I had powers, that I wasn't like everybody else.
True, but you still have a choice. Prophecies can never unravel the will of a single human. You are one of many possible paths, but unfortunately, most of the alternative paths have been blocked by circumstances beyond our control. The world does depend on you, but you have not been chosen. You choose for yourself what you are and what you will be.
What happens if I choose no, no way?
I am not a fortune teller, nor am I a Vinar. What will happen? Something else. That's all I can tell you. Something else. But I'm sure it won't be anything good. Not unless you agree to help.
But I can't do it. I'm not who you think I am. I'm not your savior. I don't have any magic powers. I'm just this girl. I'm just me.
The choice is yours, April. As always, the choice is yours.
It's not much of a choice, is it?
For what it's worth? Perhaps not. Still, you need to come to the decision on your own.
Then the choice will have to be, yes, let's save the world. Where do we start?
Here, in Newport. We must find out about the Vanguard. Their headquarters are in this city, but where? Do they have the Guardian under lock and key? What are their weaknesses? Once we've done that, you must travel to Arcadia. I cannot go there, and besides, I have things to take care of here.
Right. Except, where the hell do I go to find out about the Vanguard? The library? The net?
Valuable information is hard to find. Remember the painting I showed you yesterday?
Sure.
The artist, a boy named Warren. I told you about him, yes? Warren is involved in a lot of activities that aren't exactly legal. He has connections. He can point us in the right direction.
All right, okay. Where do I find him?
My friend, Father Raul at the Hope Street Cathedral, he's had some contact with the boy lately. Ask him.
Wait, did you say Hope Street?
Yes?
As in the most dangerous neighborhood in Newport?
Is it? I don't usually follow the civic affairs of the city. I remember Hope Street when they first built it. A clean neighborhood.
That must have been a very long time ago.
Still, I'm sure you'll be safe. You're a girl, no? A self-respecting gentleman would never harm a girl.
It's the self-respecting gentleman part I'm concerned
Oh
about.
gosh.
Still, I can handle myself. Father Raul, was it? At the Hope Street Cathedral?
Yes. He will lead you in the right direction. Help you find Warren Hughes. When you're done tomorrow, we will meet up at the cathedral late in the afternoon. I need to speak with Raul as well.
Okay, good. It's a plan then?
Enjoy yourself tonight, April. Who knows what the future may hold? Good night.
Wow. Alright. We got quite the to-do list now. Still a cutscene? No. Time to save. Just in case. Make double sure that saved. Yes, it did. Back. Alright. So, let's see, what do we gotta do first? That was a lot. So, in order to get to the Guardian, we gotta get the 4 jewels. We gotta go and get Disc in order to get the Guardian back to the Guardian's realm. And I've got a feeling that's gonna send us on one hell of a goose chase. We gotta find Warren, who is the artist who did the painting that Cortez was obsessed with, because apparently Warren knows about the Vanguard on this side of the divide. And oh gosh, what else? Let's see if there was anything in April's diary. Okay. Gotta find the Guardian guy, the key to his realm, an old disc with 4 jewels, and the way back into that place, which nobody knows. Oh, and we've got to figure out where the place would be, which means we probably also need to go back to Arcadia at some point. Great. But I know that Cortez was saying that we had to go read in the libraries, so Vestrum Tobias probably knows about that. And yeah, Zack is not fun. Let's go to the border house. Might as well face that head on. Nothing new down here. Never clicked on this. What is this? Free access terminal.
It's a fact, as in F-A-C-T, Free Access Terminal.
Let's see if we can use it.
Computer.
Voice interface is not installed. Please use the touchscreen interface to communicate with this free access terminal.
Oh, okay.
Why not consider a very reasonable upgrade? In addition to a voice interface, true holo display technology and Instacredit compatibility.
No, I'll just use my hands, thanks.
You are missing out on a great opportunity. If you upgrade now...
Hold on. You understood that. You have a voice interface installed already. Why would I pay to have another one installed?
Current voice interface is for sales purposes only. If you take advantage of this very affordable upgrade today...
No, really. This terminal doesn't belong to me.
Noted. Please refrain from voice communication in the future, or you will be reported to the FACT FUB and charged for processing time.
Wow.
FUB?
Fair Use Bureau. They are authorized to carry deadly arms.
Well, whatever.
All
Sorry.
right then. I guess we're not gonna touch that.
That's Zach's room. I've never been in there, and I pray I never will.
Okay. I think we probably already stood Zach up. I'm scanning through the notes real fast. According to Zach. Swear I can find it. Also, note to self, next time you promise to go on a date with Zach, bring someone along to put a bullet through your head. I'm so glad that she's of the same mind about this. So where is he supposed to be? It doesn't say. Oh well, I guess we'll just wander? Let's see. Let's see if there's anything in the apartment.
Books.
Books.
I don't read much, but I believe it's important to maintain an intellectual facade. The wardrobe is actually made of real wood, and my suitcase. Bunch of useless old an empty cardboard box. When fame and wealth come knocking, I'll buy a wardrobe this size.
Old stuff.
For some reason, the fan keeps switching off and on all the time. The thermostat must be broken, like everything else in this room.
Let's go to the fringe. That might be where to go. I did try knocking on his door, but it didn't give me a prompt to actually go in, which I think that would have been a bad idea anyways. No, the lovebirds are gone.
The Fringe Cafe, my home away from home.
Anything else?
It's the mystery door.
Mystery door.
Where it goes, nobody knows. Rusty pipes. They're hundreds of years old, installed way back when Venice was an industrial area. See, I know some local history.
Good for you, April.
If I turn that wheel, would the drain pipes of the universe open up and swallow all solid matter?
Yes. Yes, we'll go with that. Let's see if Charlie has
That's my
anything.
good friend Charlie. He was the first person I met when I came to Venice. Pulling long hours today, Charlie?
New dialogue!
Unfortunately, yeah. Are you staying for the show tonight?
What show?
You don't know who's playing?
I've had a few other things on my mind these past few days, Charlie. Sorry. Anybody good?
Anybody good? Are you kidding? Roy and Dale's playing. It's the first gig on their new tour. Sort of returning to their roots before they do the big venues.
Tonight? Great, that's perfect. Especially tonight. I need some serious unwinding.
Yeah? What's up?
Should we tell him? He probably wouldn't believe us. I mean, would you believe me if I said that I'd been to another world? Probably not. Mm, let's split the difference and say that you wouldn't believe us anyways.
You wouldn't believe me anyway.
Try me.
No, really, you would not believe it. I'm not sure if I believe it. Actually, I'm pretty sure I don't, but it's too close right now. I gotta think it through first.
All right. When you're ready to tell me, okay?
Maybe. If I tell anybody, you'll be the first, Charlie.
Also, you're still clipping through there, Charlie. You're missing part of your neck. Have to tell you, is Emma around? When does the concert start? Thanks.
Is Emma around?
Haven't seen her. But she knows about the show, so she'll be here.
When does the concert start?
In less than an hour. I expect the place to be crowded soon, so you should find yourself a spot to sit down.
Thanks, Charlie.
No problem. Later.
Let's check out the other area. Oh, hey, Emma.
So where have you been all day? You didn't show up at school, you weren't at work, and then Fiona tells me you're out looking for Cortez again, and on top of that, Zach brags about bagging a date with you. What's up with that?
Oh, shit! Zach! I totally forgot. He's gonna kill me. If I don't show up, that is.
You mean it's true? You have a date with that asshole? I told him he was full of shit.
I needed some information.
And you sell yourself to get it? April, you're insane. Well, you're just going to have to disappoint him.
I made a promise.
To that sleazebag? That's a promise made to be broken.
What do you think, guys? Promise is a promise? I have to go? Or you're right, I'm staying right here? Because when the last time I saw this game, we went, you're right, I'm staying here. I didn't see what happened when I had to go. I don't know. What do you think? Do I really want to go on a date with that sleazebag? Not really, but what the heck. Into the unknown.
A promise is a promise. I have to go.
Commendable, but incredibly misguided. He's only after one thing, you know, and that's sex.
He can forget about that. I'll go, but I'm only staying an hour. I'll tell him I'm tired or sick.
Knowing Zach, he'll take that as an invitation to your bed. But I guess you've made up your mind. Go, have a good time. Good luck, you'll need it.
Chapter change.
Oh, God. Headache.
What? We don't get to see the
Didn't really
date?
have that much to drink, did I?
What? Ah.
But I did travel through a shift into a parallel universe, which would explain this weird compulsion to curl up into a fetal position and go back to sleep. Not that I'm particularly looking forward to it, but I guess I have to go find that Warren guy Cortez told me about down on Hope Street. And hey, like that's not enough. I have to avoid bumping into Zach today.
Yeah, girl, what happened?
Last night's, date
Spill
is
the
not something
tea.
any of us should be reminded of, and I'm not just talking about the incident with the groping and me kicking him in the groin. Doesn't it get that no means no?
You go, girl.
No.
Good. You deserved it. Is there anything else? Anything else? Nope. I guess we gotta go find where the chapel is? Watch him be. Oh, fuck! Of course he's right there.
What the fuck was your glitch last night, bitch?
Fuck off.
I'm sorry? What did you call me?
I take you to a top-class club, wine you and dine you, and you slap me in the fucking face?
Did you ask yourself why I slapped you, Zach?
I don't fucking care. You'll regret fucking with me, bitch. I can promise you that.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'd call you a bastard if I didn't think you'd take it as a compliment.
If I wasn't such a fucking nice guy, I'd smash your fucking face in, bitch. You're gonna be so fucking sorry you ever fucked with me, April fucking Ryan.
Bless you. Sorry, Serenity sneezed. Bless you. Yeah, get fucked. Nobody wants you anyway. Alright, let's see. We were going to the chapel? Wherever the frick that is. Let's go to the subway and see if it's somewhere around there. Okay. Hope Street. That's where we're going. Oh my. He's got a bat?
The boss man. From his uniform, I'd say he's one of the West Side Kings. They got recruitment posters all over town. She's gone.
She's gone. What do you mean she's gone? Nope, 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 nope. Don't go down. Let's see, is there anything else we can see? Just Mr. Boss Guy. Boss Man. Oh!
Looks like he knows how to use that steel pipe.
Oh, it's a steel pipe. It's not a bat.
I think he's in trouble.
Yeah, I think so! You think? Cortez, why did you send us to this? Oh my. Interesting.
I wonder how they light those candles. They have ladders or jetpacks? That's a funky
Jetpacks.
idea. Priests with rockets on their backs. That would give a whole new dimension to evening services.
Jetpacks. I love it. Oh, let's go to the confessionals. Dude, you're missing the whole back of your head.
It's the confessional.
I think you kind of need a little bit of a, brain to be a priest.
It's been more than 2 years since my last confession, but no. I'm not in a mood to be counting beads right now, and with my list of, shortcomings, I'll be counting beads for a very long time.
Okay.
It's a priest.
Yeah, thanks. Guess we're gonna talk to him.
Good morning. I'm Father Raoul. You're not a Hope Street regular, are you? I haven't seen you here before.
I don't visit the neighborhood very often, no.
And why should you? It's not a very nice place. This cathedral is all there's left of the hope in Hope Street.
I'm sorry to hear that, Father.
So am I. But we cope. We cope. How may I be of assistance?
Do people still go to church?
Yes, some do. Some do. Religion is pretty resilient.
Religion, sure. But there's so many new religions, and people tend to abandon the old ones, don't they?
They'll be back. The Voltex and the Manus of the world offer only a fleeting chance of material happiness. What they cannot offer is spiritual enlightenment.
So you're not worried about the competition?
We have over 2,000 years of experience and tradition to build on. I don't see us just rolling over on our backs and giving up. No.
Do you know a boy named Warren Hughes?
As a matter of fact, I do. The Hugheses were regulars before they traveled to the colonies. Poor Warren was left an orphan by his family. I haven't seen him for years.
Where does Warren live?
I'm not sure he lives anywhere. But he does belong to a Hope Street gang, the Razorblades, I believe. They seem to congregate just down the street in Building 87. Be careful, though. Although they're far from the worst gang around here, they're not a particularly friendly lot. And they don't care for strangers.
I can take care of myself.
Sure you can.
I don't doubt that. Still, be careful.
You know, he said it and I immediately forgot it,
Where
so...
did you say I could find Warren Hughes?
Your best bet would be Building 87, just down the street.
Building 87. Okay.
Thank you, Father.
Please come by again if you're ever in the neighborhood.
Building 87, building 87. Just down the street. Thank you, Lolo. Okay, that's the way to the cathedral. Can I go this way? Gonna save. Okay. Just down the street. Where? Can I can't go. Oh, duh! It's right there in front of my face.
87.
Ugh. So maybe right in there. I'm smart. Hi, kid.
It's out of order. I think I'll just take the stairs.
Anything else I can do? Nope.
It's a boy. He looks to be about 15 or so. Can I talk to you for a minute? What's your name?
What's yours?
April Ryan.
Lucky you.
You know where I can find a kid named Warren Hughes?
Who's asking?
I am.
Warren Hughes. Never heard of him.
Alright, well, I guess you can't help me.
Nope. Nobody can.
What do you mean?
A nice, pretty girl like you in a neighborhood like this, asking all the wrong questions. You're heading for some serious trouble, you know.
I can take care of myself.
Mm-hmm.
You keep
Sure you
saying
can.
that.
The thing is, there are 4 guys waiting downstairs for you to come back out, and they can take care of themselves real good.
I'm not looking for trouble.
Trouble found you, girl.
I don't have any money.
You think I want your money? Shit, you can keep your damn money. Just because I live in the projects don't mean I'm a thief, you know?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean...
Of course not. You people never do.
What do you want from me?
I should have asked you the same question. Except I don't care. You should have thought twice before coming after me.
After you? I didn't come... So you're Warren?
What, like you didn't know?
No. Cortez told me your name, where to find you, but...
Hold on. Cortez? Old Spanish talking dude. Real
Cortez
crazy in the head?
really gets around.
That's a fair description, yeah.
Shit. You're not a cop. Social services? Corporate?
No, I'm a friend of Cortez. He said to look you up.
I haven't seen Cortez in a while. Not since before... So what does Senior Cortez want with me?
We need some help.
What kind of help? Look, I gotta stay incognito most of the time now that corporates and cops are stepping up their search for us. I can't go risking my ass for nobody. Not even Cortez.
That's all right. I just need some information on a group called the Vanguard and their leader, Jacob McAllen.
Oh, sorry. Never heard of those guys.
You wouldn't.
Rip.
They keep to themselves, and they got some kind of cover operation going, but I don't know what it is, and...
Need to
The
find
Church
out?
of Voltec.
Alright, here's the thing. I got a friend who might be able to help you out.
Great!
Hold on. Before I use up my favors with him, I need you to do me a favor in return. Probably even help yourself out at the same time.
Fair enough. What do I have to do?
Easy. Break into the Newport Police Department computer archive.
Easy.
Get me some information on my family. Destroy my criminal record and get the hell out of there. Preferably alive.
None of that sounds easy.
You want me to risk my life for a personal favor?
If you don't do this for me, I won't help you out. Besides, there's probably some information on the... Vanguards, was it? In the archives. And that information will be valuable to my friend if he's gonna help you out.
I need that info.
I'll do it.
Smart decision. So here's the thing. My dad doped out on raps and seduced by commercials. Sold out our whole family to the shiny happy colonization program for a lifetime supply of the big R, the Rapture. He neglected to ask his lovely wife and children, and the corporates didn't care. One day they came to pick up my mom, my sister, and me. I got away though, snuck out the window, and I spent the next 2 weeks in a dumpster.
And your family?
That's just it. I don't know. Off to the colonies, of course, but which one? I don't know. Sometimes they split up families, too. You know, they don't tell you that in their ads. I don't give a shit about my dad, and my mom, she's tough. She can take care of herself, but I want my sister back. We were real tight. I'm not gonna let them use her in the mines and factories out there.
So, you want me to find out where they took your sister?
That's it. You're catching on. You do that for me, and delete my criminal record at the same time to get them damn corporates off my ass. I'll give you all the help you need.
Where's the police station?
I don't know where it is.
Take the subway to Metro West. You'll come out on what they call Cop Street. You'll see the NPD headquarters down the block. You can't miss it.
Metro West. Okay.
I'd better get going.
Metro West.
Be
Metro
cool, eh?
West. Metro West. What about the 4 guys down at the bottom that you said that were waiting for me?
Hi.
What's up?
I'd better get going.
You're not going to call them off
Be
for
cool,
me?
eh?
Great. Just going downstairs. Okay, so we have to go to the subway. And then to Metro West. Hope Street, East Venice, Metro West, there we are. Ah, cat, get out of here. Oh god, that scared me. Cat touched my feet and scared the shit out of me. I'm good, I'm fine.
Another unfortunate victim of the Anglo-Pacific Wars of the 90s.
What? Okay, let's see. Container. Sure, April, take your time.
It's a garbage container, and it's mostly empty, save for a couple of sticky old newspapers and bottles.
Apparently I can do something with it.
This is so gross. And me in my favorite shirt.
Wait, did she
Hey,
climb in?
Is that a fur mitten? Ah, no. It's a dead rat. I'm gonna check out that other mitten in the corner. I think it just moved. How utterly pointless is this? And I'm starting to reek a little of utter crap, too.
Are you gonna get out? Okay, thank you.
It says Calavera Crossing MCW, and the street ID number is 0092.
Okay, can't look at them. No, go that way. Ah, there's a police station. Peace station. I'm gonna get it to the police station. Oh, hello.
This is Lucinda Carlisle reporting live from just outside the Metro Precinct Police Station, and I bring you today a senseless and tragic display of technology gone wrong. In the carnage you see behind me, medical drones are digging through the rubble of a crashed shuttle for the remains of over 100 people who lost their lives today in an accident that could and should have been prevented. Only hours ago, a Brave New World Airlines shuttle
Hi, Mom, I'm on TV.
to the Metro Tower experienced an engine failure and came roaring down on this street without warning, crushing 3 cars and burying 9 innocent pedestrians and 2 would-be carjackers. The cause of this human tragedy? As of yet, there is no official report. We can only speculate, and speculate we will. Was the pilot drunk? Was he hopped up on Amethyst? Was someone aboard carrying a bomb? Did the manufacturers of the shuttle, Monster Limited, skimp on a part and import it from a bootleg factory in Germany? The truth could be any or all of the above. But whoever is responsible, and whatever the punishment, it won't bring any of those bloodied, mangled corpses to life. It won't bring Teresa Roseman, mother of 3, back to her husband, Marty. That loss is forever, and a huge cash settlement can only ease the pain.
Of course it can.
Never remove it altogether. Only expensive brain surgery or personality modification through proprietary drugs can do that. The exact death count is still under wraps, and work will continue throughout the day to identify the thousands of body parts that are being picked one by one from the twisted wreckage of BNWA Shuttle 709. What repercussions will this accident have on our city? Probably none. You fly a shuttle, you take your chances. This is Lucinda Carlisle, reporting live for the Metro Channel Action News. Back to you, Lisa and Dan. Are we clear? How did I do? And what are the ratings? 5 million? That's it? 5 million? Jesus, we've lost out to reruns of Gillian's Island? What the fuck, Gregory? Why the hell did you... Yeah. Don't give me any of that shit. You were the one who said this would broaden my audience. I should have stuck with the game shows. Jesus!
She's not happy. Well, okay then. Let's see what we can see here. Actually, you know what? I am going to save, since I am told so frequently to save. I am going to take a brief break and get some hydration. So, we will be right back with The Longest Journey. So what'd you guys think? A lot of stuff happened in this hour. Oh, you proud of me? Yeah, I remember to save. Gotta save before going on break. Obviously. Choice before chapter 3. What, the choice of Zack? Zack and the date? Oh, hello, baby. Hi. Everyone, Serenity saying hi. Yeah, hi. Oh, listen to that purr. Hi, Lolo. Glad to see you made it. It's Zack. He always gets pissed. Because it's, you know, Zack. He's a certain type of person. Serenity, know that yarn is not for you. My yarn. Well, if you want to catch up, all the VODs are on Twitch with the exception of the first one. First one's on YouTube, and I am slowly getting to the point where they are all getting on YouTube as well. Because YouTube is apparently forever, and Twitch is not. I'm holding back a cat from her favorite thing in the entire world, and that would be yarn. She's yarning for it. Funny. But yeah, so we went on the date, and it was a non-event. Apparently we have witnessed a hover bus crash, and the description was pretty graphic, and I don't know what that was all about. But, at least we got to the police station. But now we gotta infiltrate. We gotta delete, a criminal record. So that's gonna be interesting to do. Came straight out of South Park. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, my yarn, not yours. Mine. We also got to see Brian Westhouse finally, and he's apparently a drunkard. Okay. You know what? If you're gonna be up here, you're not gonna be allowed to have the yarn, so you are going back down off my lap. Can't be on my lap if you're going to go after the yarn. Let's see. What else? So much happened. We found Warren. Got the information. Yeah. We got a lot of information. We've got, like, what, 5 different tasks we gotta do? We gotta do the thing for Warren, we gotta find discs, we gotta find out where the Guardian space is. Oh boy. Actually, food sounds good, so I will be right back. I will restart the, I will start the whole streaming again. Give me 5 minutes to grab something. Maybe less than that. Anyways, I will be right back. Before that, I am going to change the music over to a different playlist that I know for a fact does not have any commercials. So, get that out of there. Enjoy. Back. I didn't end up getting real food. I got naked. A naked shake, that is. It's a mighty rainbow. This is from Paradise Killer. It's a very good game that one of my favorite streamers ever is playing currently. That would be Super Great Friend. He's been playing Paradise Killer on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Quite enjoy it, and it's got one heck of a soundtrack. I love it. This is Paradise Stay Forever. problem. Cat, the door is open. You can go visit the husband now if you want. No, you're just gonna roll over and play cute. Okay. Alright, after this track, we'll get back to it. And I'll probably stream for about 20 more minutes before I'll call it quits for the night. Gotta take these headphones back that I got. I got some brand new headphones from Target recently, and I was gonna have them so that I could easily mute myself. And so I tried them out. They fit really nicely on my head, but then I noticed that it sounded tinny, and I was just going, I don't know what's going on with this. So I ended up figuring out that the tinniness was because the audio was not fully working, and so I messed with the cord a little bit, but it turns out the cord's busted. So I don't hear full audio unless I wiggle the cord just a bit and hold it in a very specific angle. And it's just really kind of dumb. But anyways, I spent $60 on that, and I'll be damned if I don't get my $60 worth. Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. I had to just rush over and grab my cat because she managed to make her way into the master bedroom and then proceeded to hide under the bed. She's not allowed in there. Alright. Anyways, after that happened, we're gonna get this show back on the road. Okay. I would normally put her in timeout, but I don't want to mess with chasing her down. Okay. All right. We already saved the game, right? Yeah, we did.
Mission 5.
Okay. So we're here in front of the police station, and we've got this lovely huge crash, which was very graphic and everything. Let's check out the
High
fence.
voltage laser perimeter fence.
High voltage?
It's a police officer. He's guarding the wreckage.
Okay, let's see if we can go bug him a bit. Why don't we? Move faster. Come on.
Mission 5.
Book it, April.
Move along. There is nothing to see here.
Are you a robot?
Except for that crashed hovercraft.
Nah. You see those everywhere these days.
Do you?
Sorry?
Dime a dozen.
Crashed hovercraft are a dime a dozen?
15 a week, ma'am. At the very least. In this city alone.
Mission 5.
But they say it's the safest mode of transportation available.
Statistically, yes. Unless you're aboard one of the buggers. Then your chance of survival drops drastically.
What?
They're the safest mode of transportation if you stay on the ground. The chances of being hit by one going down are relatively low.
Thanks for ruining my trust in modern technology.
We're here to protect and serve.
Isn't it the other way around?
Just keep it moving, ma'am. Nothing to see here.
Mission 5.
Is it just me, or does he sound like Brian Westhouse?
Except for you, officer.
Hey? Me?
I always did love a man in a uniform.
Sorry, ma'am, but I'm gay. Now, move along. Nothing to see here.
Except for the escaped convict right behind you.
I'm on special duty today, ma'am. So that escaped convict will have to take care of himself. After all, who'd guard this perimeter in my absence?
Me? I'll be good.
That was a rhetorical question, ma'am. You are not qualified. Now, move along. Nothing to see here.
Except...
I won't tell you again, so move along. There is absolutely nothing to see here. Nothing. Jeez, don't you people have anything better to do?
Are you feeling all right, officer?
Thank you, ma'am. I'm fine. All the dust from the debris is just choking me up.
Did you really have to cock that at us?
Mission 5.
If I'm not completely mistaken, and if I remember my tech classes correctly, that's an anti-gravity control unit. It looks fully intact.
Move along. Nothing to see. Keep it moving, ma'am. Damn. Dust. Move along. Nothing to see. Keep it moving, ma'am. Damn. Dust.
Do I have anything to soothe the dust, maybe? Hard candy. No, it doesn't. Well, let's...
Oh, God, it's awful. It tastes like mouthwash.
Can I give this to him? No.
Mission 5.
Nope. Wouldn't let me. Let's go into the police station and see what's going on in there. And we've got another half-existing cop.
It's a police officer. He's guarding the entrance.
Let's go say hi. Ka-chunk.
Hey!
Don't shoot!
How do I get into the station?
That is the question, is it not?
Pardon?
To get in or not to get in? That is the question.
Gee, thanks, Shakespeare.
Grief, more weirdos.
Oh, I'm not a weirdo. I'm an actor.
No offense, but isn't that an oxymoron?
Lady, you are the cruelest she alive.
How do I get into the station?
You don't. Not today.
But I need to get in. What if there's been a crime?
Good point. I guess you need to report it via one of the many kiosks installed throughout the city, or by contacting an officer of the law.
Like yourself?
I am but a humble servant of Her Majesty, and I'm actually assigned to Vice, so don't bother.
So which are you?
Or a cop?
Both, darling, both. I am an actor, but I will portray an officer of the law in my next motion picture.
So you're not a real
It's
cop.
called Mad Cop 2. I play the Mad Cop's friend, the somewhat ticked off cop.
I think I saw the first one. It stunk.
I agree. But this one has a certain, je ne sais quoi, flair that the original lacked.
You mean more violence, more sex, less plot?
Sounds like Hollywood.
Any chance you'll let me through?
Shower me with sweet forgiveness, princess, but unfortunately, I cannot. The doors ain't working.
The doors ain't working.
Doors aren't working?
They're not.
He's
The
from
doors.
Jersey.
I must report this immediately. After I'm
Molotov
done with my policing
probably can
exercise.
sympathize.
Why were you parading back and forth like that?
I am practicing the fine art of policing.
Policing?
It doesn't look like policing. It looks like acting.
Bollocks! And I
Bollocks.
thought I was making progress.
Maybe if you tried being a little less rigid?
Yeah, but it's this bloody suit. It makes everyone move the same way. I'm not able to release the character.
So you're doing research for your next role?
Indeed, my fair maiden, I am. I have been assigned to a squad to capture the essence of Her Majesty's honorable service.
And what squad would that be?
Vice.
Did you say the doors weren't working?
Ah, correct. The only things getting in and out of the station today are police officers, prisoners, and garbage.
Garbage, you say?
Aren't they all pretty much one and the same thing?
Cutting words from a wench's barbed mouth?
What did you call me?
Ooh.
Sweet princess.
Yeah, no.
That's more like it. How are you able to bring garbage out and prisoners in when the doors are broken?
These doors don't work, but the gate downstairs does. Of course, you can only get through that inside of a vehicle. The security measures are quite extreme.
Like how extreme?
Can you say radiation poisoning?
Ooh.
Thanks, and good luck.
Parting is such sweet sorrow. Farewell, princess, till we meet again.
Not likely.
Farewell.
This guy's better than Zach, though. Then again, anyone's better than Zach. Okay, let's see. Anything else I can look at? Let's look at the doors, can we?
Doors are closed. Doors are closed.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Neon
Newport
sign?
Police Department. It's a holographic sign.
How far up can I look? Not very far. I don't know why the cat wants to get into our room so much, but she does. Serenity, cut it out. Okay, let's see. Maybe, can I go back to the... What? No, no. No, I need to go this way. Street. I need to go back to the street. I wonder... Can I get into this now?
It's a garbage container, and it's mostly empty, save for a couple of sticky old newspapers and bottles.
Let's go for it.
This is getting to be routine and a total waste of time. I mean, what's gonna happen? The truck doesn't even pass by this container.
Waiting.
routine and a total waste of time. I mean, what's gonna happen? The truck doesn't even pass by this container.
Or maybe I can push the container?
It's a garbage container, and it's mostly empty. It looks like the truck's route takes it down below the police station. That's probably where the cops dump their trash. And the mangled bodies of uncooperative witnesses. So, the garbage gets into the station.
Maybe that's the thing that I needed to look at. Sometimes it takes a few times to trigger it.
This is getting to be routine and a total waste of time. I mean, what's gonna happen? The truck doesn't even pass by this container.
So, the garbage gets into the station.
Is there another one? Oh wait, I didn't realize I could click on the roadblock.
It's your garden variety robotic roadblock. You see them all over this pothole-infested town. There's a small control panel on it. The display reads 3018.
3018, huh?
Perhaps if I try entering the idea of the intersecting street, the roadblock will move.
Let's go back in now. He probably smells kind of rank now. There we go.
Keep it close to yourself.
That was so gross. The things I do to save the world, I mean that smell, that sticky stuff, the way that rat just wouldn't let go. Disgusting. Not to mention the fact that I really, truly stink. I don't think this is ever coming off. I'm gonna stink like fish heads and moldy pizza for the rest of my sorry life.
Oh, too bad. I am gonna save. Alright, it's there. And I'm kind of hungry. So I'm actually going to probably call it quits for now. And go get dinner and return these dumb headphones that did not work for me. So, gonna go ahead and quit. Gonna still talk for a tiny bit. What did you guys think of her getting in via the trash can? Would you have done it? I don't know that I would have. Oh god, I miss dancing. Lolotov, don't you dare apologize. You got nothing to apologize for. Don't you do it. Where's my newspaper? I need to smack you on the head. Where is it? I need it. I need my newspaper. Bleh, to you too. I think we're having Chinese for dinner tonight. Looking forward to that. Fun fact, so my husband is actually lactose intolerant, and so we don't eat cheese in our household, but there's a couple of recipes that I just love that need cheese. And so I looked up options for like lactose intolerant people, and apparently vegans have cheese that is not actual cheese. So it's 100% vegan. And it's made out of everything but cheese. And I didn't know this existed at all. But it's actually not that bad. I got this from Kroger, and they're called Just Like Cheddar Shreds. And it's Violife. It's made with coconut oil and vitamin B12 and all sorts of things. I think there's corn in it. That might explain why it... No. I don't know. Anyways, I put it on Tostitos chips, and I put it in the microwave for like, I don't know, 30 seconds to a minute, melted it, and it was surprisingly good. Like, I mean, it didn't really taste like cheese, but it had like a buttery taste to it, which, it being melted, was actually a lot better than it not being melted. So, I think I'll get it again. It was actually pretty good. It's got like corn in it and stuff. I don't know if you can hear the cat scratching on the door, but she's trying her hardest to get into my bedroom. Yeah, I'm watching you. Quit it. So Hug Life, what's the stream that you're gonna watch next? He said it was Grand Pooh Bear? What's he streaming? You've been playing a lot of Hades, haven't you? What kind of game is that again? Fighter or what? Does it have any storyline at all? Lots of story. Might catch one of your streams to check it out before I get it. Ooh, by the way, so just as a FYI, I will not be streaming on Thursday for very obvious reasons, because Thanksgiving in America and all that fun stuff. But I am being a good girl and also staying home and not mingling with the masses and spreading COVID further. I am staying safe at my own house and feeding my husband lots of pie. Pumpkin pie. But one of the things that I'm thinking about doing is I'm going to be doing a demo stream where I try a couple of different games out. And that's why I was asking about Hades, because I don't know if maybe I should do a demo stream of Hades to see if I like it or not. But I've got a couple of different games on Steam, on the Epic Games launcher, that, well, Epic Games keeps on doing this thing where it'll notify me where, it'll say, oh, hey, this game is going free right now, so I'll just grab it. And I've gotten a couple of them that way. So I've got Air, I've got Tacoma, I've got Journey and something called the Texorcist. And that one looks really interesting because it's like you're a exorcist and it's like a bullet hell type style, and it's got the old, like, I don't know, 16-bit look to it. And so you have to run around basically typing the exorcism. So I don't know if it's possible. Oh, sorry, Tiz. I like US Hug Life better. You are very huggy. Anyways, so it looked like a really cool concept. So I'm gonna be looking into that one. Journey is really cool because you get to play with other people, but you have to basically create your own language almost. My husband played it and he told me about it and said that he really liked it. Tacoma is where you're on a space station and you have it's an abandoned space station. And no, this is not a Among Us lookalike. Trust me, I already looked at it way before Among Us was even a thing. But you're on an abandoned space station. You're trying to figure out what happened to the space station. Why is it abandoned? Where did the people go? And it just looks really kind of interesting. And you have all these holograms that are basically reenacting where they were. So I'm really interested in that one. But yeah, those are a couple of the options. I can't play Coffee Talk on here until I get a capture card, which I don't have yet. I might also add Paradise Killer to the demo list, see if anyone's interested in watching me play it. Because I've enjoyed watching SGF play it. And of course it's got really awesome music, as previously evidenced. Let's see, did I have any others that I was gonna do? I had a list of them. Maybe Fire Emblem once I get the capture card. Tiz, I was talking to you about that, wasn't I? Did I say any other games to you that I forgot to mention? Oh yeah, Air. Yeah, Air is another one. It's spelled A-E-R. And it's got a longer name, but I forgot what the rest of it was. Because that's who I am, I forget how to do stuff. But yeah, all of them look really good, and hey, free's the best price, right? So I just need to download them and get them installed so that I can get them set up. But what I will do is I will stream at the normal time on Saturday, and I will do an hour of one game and then take a break, and then an hour of one of the other games. Of those games, what do you think I should stream? What do you think I should stream first? What do you think I should stream second? Any ideas? Which of them sound the most interesting? The options are Tacoma, which is the space station game where you're trying to figure out what happened to the people who were on the space station. Mavis speaking exercises, yes. The Texorcist, which is a kind of 16-bit style game where you're a exorcist who is running through like this bullet hell style level, and you are typing the exorcism as you're dodging bullets. Air is kind of a sandbox world. I haven't really looked at that one much yet. And Journey is also a sandbox world where you get to play with other players, but you basically have to use other, what is it, like rings? Journey full stop. Okay, so Journey first or second? First? What do you think, Tiz? Do you agree with Lolo? House of the Dead with ghosts. Wait, which one's House of the Dead with ghosts? Is that Tacoma? Is that what you're referring to? Keeping of the Dead with ghosts. Oh, so Texorcist. Okay. So Journey, then Texorcist. I can do that. Are you gonna apologize for apologizing now, Lolo? Hey honey, do we have any newspapers? Newspapers? Because I need to smack Lolotov on the head. He keeps on apologizing. We're not old people. Husband said, we're not old people. We don't have newspapers. Oh, God, I love this man. Alright, well, thank you guys for joining me on the stream. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Eat lots of great food. Don't spread COVID. Wear your masks. Wash your hands. And stay 6 feet away from people at all times. Please. Don't kill any more people. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you on Saturday, my lovelies.